Hello there, my name's Daniel Metra, and welcome to the review. This review on another Hornby item in the Thomas the Tank Engine range. I do have most of the Hornby items now, however there was just the odd one, like this one, that I didn't have. And it's the goods crane. And please enjoy the rest of the video. So here you can see the item that I'm going to review. It's the goods crane. Now, it wasn't actually a character as such in Thomas the Tank Engine. As you know, in Thomas the Tank Engine there are many different cranes. Most of them have got names. However, there was a few that haven't got names. And this one in particular reminded me of the crane in the episode Something in the Air that accidentally dropped fish on Thomas. Like I said, I think it's quite a nice crane. A bit about the model first of all. It comes in two separate parts, and then what you do is you push it down so it fits into place, and then underneath are these little clips, and if you push them together you can get it to come back out again. So like I said, this isn't really based on any particular crane. Like I said, there's many different cranes that are in the background in Thomas the Tank Engine that didn't have names. I think it's quite a nice crane, and definitely on your layout, if you wanted to put it anywhere, whether it was a scrapyard, just a normal yard, or a station, it would fit in very well with the scenery. So it's not really a Thomas one as such, really. It's sort of, in some ways, it's just a normal crane that they've branded as Thomas, but I do think it would look really good on your railway. It wasn't too expensive. It was for an auction on eBay, and I was the only person that bid, and I won it. And it was £8.99 plus a bit of postage, as you can see here. I didn't think that was such a bad price. I mean, if you go on places like Amazon, as you can see here, you pay over £200, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, some Thomas the Tank Engine items, particularly the Hornby ones, and Ertl ones, and the so like Bachmann ones and wooden ones that have become discontinued have become quite collectible, but the prices have got quite extortionate, really. You know, and if you have a family or a mortgage to pay, or a car on the road, you know, you're not gonna waste your money just buying this. But when it's for a good price, like I paid, you don't really mind. And like I said, in general, it does fit in very well with the whole Thomas theme. Would go very well with any of your Thomas engines. As you can see here as well, it's red, and it's got a little bit of writing on the side. Engine department crane number 101. Maximum 10 tons, so I assume that's how much it's allowed to carry. The writing's the exact same on the other side. Probably tell us some writing just there and there, so exactly the same as the other side. And then you've got these things that you can move the crane up and down with. You can play with the chains. I mean, it's not really for playing with, really. It's not really a toy as such, it's a model. But you could set it up in whatever position you liked, and then put it on your layout. And it wouldn't make a huge amount of difference. Move on to the packaging now. As you know, a lot of the Thomas ones come in polystyrene. However, this one didn't come in polystyrene. It comes in plastic. Comes in two separate parts. So divided into two separate parts. It comes in the old style box, and then on the back of the box, it's the standard type of packaging that shows engines like Bill and Ben, Thomas Course, James, Gordon, Duck, Percy, and Toby. And it says 2005 on the back of the box, so I assume that was the year that this was made. So it's quite an old one, quite a rare one to get. I also picked up another rare one recently, the Cream Utility Wagon. I bought it from Hatton's. You may have seen in a previous video that I've got this wagon already, but I've now got two of them. But with wagons, it's always nice to have more than one, I think, especially when you're making a train. So I've got another Cream Utility Wagon. I say there is already a review of the other one that I brought on my channel, which was also from Hatton's, you can see. If I had to give this crane a score, I mean, obviously it's not really based on anything in particular, but I do think it's a really nice crane, so I've decided to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's quite a good score. Like I said, it does fit in very well with the Thomas range overall. You know, and it's quite a nice looking crane at the end of the day, I reckon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, then please comment below. And so thank you very much for watching this video, and goodbye.